Hello. Hi.
Mac Wax Stacks! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mac Wax Stacks. I am BK. I'm a grown man and I love the hobby of collecting sports cards and cardboard in general. Today, we're going to do a little bit of minor league mining. Here we go. Now, this is going to be a fun day today. I've been dying to get into these cards. As you will see here, I've got a few little minor league team sets. And in this box right here, I've got a box full of minor league cards that I've barely gotten into. I'll tell you a little story about that. Bought a collection, had a ton of cards. It was this guy's childhood collection, tops from the 70s. Up through the 2000s. The guy had always just bought Topps cards, but he said there was one box of minor league cards in there. So I opened the box up, and the cards were all wrapped. They were inside the box, but they all had rubber bands on them, and the rubber bands were melted and falling apart. So what I did do is I went through this, and I pulled the rubber bands off, and just put the cards back in here, and I said, I got to do this on the channel. I got to do this with somebody and share it on the channel. So I've been sitting on this for literally almost 2 years. Seriously, it's been dying to get into it. But also there's a bunch of other team minor league sets that I didn't go through. We've got all these mud hens and all these different random sets. I've got a couple of stacks over here that I'm going to gradually go through. And these are the two that I just pulled out. This is the one actually I'm the most excited about. I've been wanting to go through this to see if it's the triplet set, Evansville triplets set. If it is, it's going to be very awesome if it's a full set. And then here's an old mud hen set. So let's go ahead and get through it. The reason why I got excited was because when I went through it, and you see Andre about to body slam this giant card, we got a Tom Glavine, future star, TCMA from 1988 or 87 or 88, I think 88. Tom Glavine rookie, Hall of Famer, and this is definitely a giant card. I got excited when I saw this because I haven't gone through this. I didn't know if they were picked through, like all the Hall of Famers or really cool cards are picked through, and I had a bad feeling that they were, and I saw that and it gave me hope. So there's some good cards in here. Anybody that knows this set over here, let's just get to it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe if you have just came across the channel. Just love interacting with everybody, doing some cool giveaways and stuff here. Let's get to it. Look at these. Oh, look at that. It dropped. It didn't drop on the floor. Didn't drop on the floor. It's good. So we got the American Association Artie James Evansville triplets, 1977. These are sweet. I did a little research to see who was in this, and I'm going to be very excited if there's a Hall of Famer in here that it's not been pulled. So Bob Adams, Julio Alonso, Charles Boots Day. Coach, look at that stash. We might do a mustache count today. Let's do a mustache count. Maybe throw it into the Mt Stachemore pile. So let's go ahead and throw this in the Mt Stachemore. Great stashes. Great stashes. Pete DeSalvo. I love these old minor league cards. They have the trainers on them. So he's definitely in Mt Stachemore. Jim Eschen. Frank Harris. This is, of course, the Tigers minor league program. The Evansville triplets. Glenn Gulliver, Gary Geiger, Tom Bianco. These are awesome cards. So yeah, went through and found this set. George Cat, and there we go. Yes, I figured it would be in here. This is a sick card. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. His rookie card for the Evansville, attended Brigham Young University. First year as a professional was in 1976. So this is awesome. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. I got to throw that. I brought some card savers. I can't, it takes me forever to get cards into sleeves and top loaders. That is awesome. That is a great card. I was hoping it was in there. I did a little research on these. Wow, that gives me goosebumps thinking about what might be in this box. These are in the collection, guys. This is that's awesome. Jack Morris. I got to check this out. That is definitely a
giant card.
Card, man. Look at that. Sweet. Let's go through the rest of these. Let's go through Lee Moss. Whoa. We got a couple of Dahmers. Call these the Dahmer glasses. If anybody's seen the, I had them as a kid. Let's see if I have a picture of it. I'll throw it on here. The Dahmer glasses. The Crustache. Definitely Jerry Manuel with a great stash. Oh, Lance Parrish too. Lance Parrish is a great player for the Tigers. And I actually know one of the guys who had a card of earlier, who's a friend of mine, former teammate. Actually, Lance Parrish is his father-in-law. So that's very cool. Little Crustache for Lance. Eddie Glenn. Eddie Glenn probably killed in the bar leagues after his major league career. Tim Karokin. These are all Tom Brookins. Man, these are great. Bob Molinaro and Milt Wilson. I think this is the complete set. This has got to be the complete set. Very awesome. The triplets. Let's put these over here. I'll put the mustaches on top. Let's go through one more. This old Mud Hens. I grabbed that one because I've been dying to get into that. And this is one of a lot of Mud Hens team sets in this pile of minor league cards. Oh, Steve Searcy. Shout out to Flying Dutchman cards. Steve Searcy Super Collectors. I'll have to see if he has that one or not. Dave Cooper. Stan Clark. Don McCann. If we recognize any of these names. These are just great. Taking over at Mud Hen Stadium in Toledo. Come on, Tim Leeper. We're choking up a little too much on that bat, aren't we? He's got to be joking. He's got to be joking. I might have to start collecting Tim Leeper. He's got a sense of humor. Benny Ruiz. Pedro Chavez. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Put that in the max stack.
Yeah, throw that in the max stack. Chris Hoyles, Eastern Michigan. Very cool. I'm going to put that over here. Let's put that in the max stack right there. As you know, I collect cards of guys who played in the Mid-American Conference. Pete Rice. Hey, Billy Bean. A little Moneyball. The Moneyball man himself, Billy Bean. Scott Lusader. Another Billy Bean. I'll have to see if that's a double or if they had two different cards. Okay, Eric King, Paul Cherry, Pat Corrales, the manager. Donnie Rowland, good stashes in this as well. Dave Beard with a stash. Jeff Reynolds. Doug Strange. And then the Toledo team set. So awesome. Let's put Hoyles on top of this because he's going to go on the Mac binder. And then I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. Like I said, these cards, I'm going to show you this first part of this box. And it's just killed me to do it. But, so Don Bush, you see how this guy is, not only is he awesome, look at the glass. Those aren't even Dahmers. Those are, and the lid. That's everything about Don Buchester is good, but look at it, stuck together. Stuck with Craig Landis Richmond Braves card because, as you'll see here, rubber bands. Just killed me. There were rubber bands on these piles. I had to get them out. It was like I thought the rubber bands were just going to eat through the piles of cards. And you see the Ron Kittle. Look at that. Ron Kittle just ruined. I know some people collect pinhole cards. Shout out to Mookie Chilson. But do they collect rubber band stain cards? These are just great. Oh, look at Rob Deere. Gotta love Rob Deere. Such a young buck, but look. Oh, man. So I had to get these rubber band cards out of there. These are the only ones I think that were really damaged. The other ones, there might be a little bit of damage on the sides, but for the most part, pretty good shape. But these had the rubber bands on the back. Jeff Jones. And then Bob Canapa. But these cards are great. I mean, 80s. Anyways, that's just to show you why I had to take them out of there, and I let them sit in this box. I'm just going to we'll go through a small stack, and I'm going to do some more minor league mining as the time progresses here on Mac Wax Stacks. There's another rubber band card. But let's hopefully get some major leaguers, some guys that I knew played in the majors. If any of you guys have any recollection of any of these cats, I would love to hear stories in the comments. So please comment below, because I don't know any of these guys. I just know they have some great stash. Great stashes. Greg Wells, Willie Upshaw. I know he played for a while. What team is this? This is the Syracuse Chiefs. Ken Reynolds, Chuck Foray. Get these a little closer to the camera, sorry. Mark Wiley. Steve Grilly. I'm pretty sure he played. Doug Alt, looking like, yeah, I knew I should have trimmed the eyebrow a little bit more. I can barely see past these caterpillars. Garth.
I like to play.
Party on Wayne. Mike Sember. Ernie Witt. He was a long-time major leaguer, I believe. Pitcher, or was he a pitcher? Catcher. Oh, yeah. I think for the Blue Jays, maybe? Luis Rosado. So that was kind of a cool little team set. Chris Jones. Then we got the Tucson Toros, Astros farm system. I love those Toros hats. I don't recognize any of these names. Ty Waller. Please talk to me. Eric Rasmussen. He definitely played in the league for a long time, because I remember that mustache. Like his mustache is so thick that he's got to comb that in the morning. Eras. Jose Alvarez. There's Dwight Bernard with the stash and the Dahmers. Okay, I'm not reckoning any of these guys except for Rasmussen. Larry Ray. Luis Pujols. Is that Pujols? Oh, Glenn Davis. Okay, Glenn Davis. He had a long career for the Stros. This is his rookie. Yeah, that's awesome. These are 83 or 84. Jamie Williams. So I'll just do this stack here. Rex Jones. Look at that stash. Las Vegas Stars now. Please comment about these guys if you have any recollections. I love it. I want to hear all about it. And here's another rubber band card. Bob Deathridge. Easy, Bob. Easy, Bob. Randy Johnson, not to be confused with
Unit.
The big unit, Randy Johnson. Onyx Concepcion. Man, stashes are top notch. Bill Lasky. And Daryl Motley. Okay, well, that'll get around. I'm going to stop. I got this whole box I'm going to go through in my minor league mining. Like I said, I've got the other sets, but man, what an awesome look at this giant card of Jack Morris. I am pumped about that card. Wow, that's so cool. And Andre's going to slam the Tom Glavine. Fun day here on Mac Wax Stacks. Thanks for joining me for minor league mining. I'll call it whatever the graphic is here. And I will see you next time on
Mac Wax Stacks!